Do your students have difficulty with long multiplication? If so, teach them a different algorithm. What is an algorithm? It's simply a process or set of rules to be followed in calculations or other problem-solving operations. We're going to look at a way to multiply using the lattice or gelosia method of multiplication. This algorithm is often much easier for students to use when they are multiplying complex numbers. This works by drawing a grid that has as many rows and columns as the multiplicand and multiplier. If you want to multiply 36 times 24, you will draw a grid that has 2 rows across and 2 rows down. If you want to multiply 4,856 times 387, you will need a grid that has 4 rows across and 3 rows down. It all depends on the numbers you are multiplying. Let's start by multiplying a 3-digit number by a 3-digit number. Draw a grid that has 3 rows and 3 columns. Next, draw a diagonal line through each box from the upper right corner to the lower left corner. Continue the line a short way past the grid. The lines look like alleyways. Now it's time to use lattice multiplication. Let's take the multiplication problem 346 times 471. Write 346 across the top of the grid and 471 down the right side, lining up the digits with the boxes. You will be using a round of multiplication followed by a round of addition, much as in the traditional multiplication of large numbers. It's time to multiply. Multiply the digits at the head of each row and column. Fill in each square of the grid with the product of the digits above and to its right. First, I multiply 6 times 4 to get 24. I put the 2 in the top of the grid box and the 4 below the line. Now I multiply 4 times 4, which is 16, and then 3 times 4, which is 12. Complete the same process for all boxes. Notice that when the multiplication produces a single digit that we put a 0 in the top half of the box. This provides students with a holding place. Now it's time to add the numbers in the grid along the diagonals, starting from the lower right corner. Since there is only a 6 in the ones place, I'll put a 6 as my answer. Next, add 2 plus 4 and get 6. Then 4 plus 4 plus 8 plus 3 equals 19. So I'll put the 9 in and carry the 1. Notice that I put a small 1 at the top of the next diagonal to indicate that it is carried to the next place value. So, now add the 1 that was carried, plus 2 plus 6 plus 2 plus 1 plus 0, and I get 12. Complete the process for all diagonals. To find the answer, all I have to do is read the digits starting down the left of the grid and continuing across the bottom. My answer is 162,966. It's exciting when students complete their first complex multiplication problem and find out that they got it correct. It's easy.